We are going to talk about similar polygons. So similar polygons are polygons that have the same shape but differ in size. And we have these two characteristics of similar polygons. The first one is corresponding angles of similar polygons are congruent, while the second is corresponding sides of similar polygons are proportional. So you must remember that when it comes to angles or corresponding angles, it must be congruent. While when we are talking about sides, it must be proportional. So let us have an example. Quadrilateral ABCD is similar to quadrilateral WXYZ. So this symbol, it represents the word similar. So these two quadrilaterals is similar to each other. So how are we going to prove that they are similar? So sabi natin sa characteristics, corresponding angles must be congruent. So obviously, based on the figure, congruent naman yung corresponding angles nila. So ano-ano po ba yung corresponding angles? So we have here angle A, congruent to angle W, kasi pareha silang 105 degrees. The same goes with angle B, congruent to angle X, as well as angle C, congruent to angle Y, and then angle D, congruent to angle Z. Kasi pare-parehas lang naman sila ng measurements. So, corresponding angles, it must be congruent. Then next, meron tayong tinatawag na corresponding sides, and based from the characteristics of similar polygons, yung corresponding sides, it must be proportional. So let us write first the corresponding sides. So we have here AB corresponds to WX. So yung symbol na to, yung parang arrow na may dalawang arrowhead, it means corresponds. Okay, another corresponding sides is BC corresponds to XY. And then CD corresponds to YZ. And then the last side, we have AD corresponds to WZ. And these corresponding sides, it can be written also in fraction form. So let us write it in fraction form. So we have here AB over WX and BC over XY, CD over YZ. Dito na lang natin ilagay yung isa. AD over WZ. Okay. And then, since nire-write natin siya into fraction, meron siyang given value, we need to substitute the given value. Okay, so let us substitute. So, the value of AB here is 11 over value of WX is 110. And then BC, we have here 15 over the value of XY, which is 150. And then CD, which is 4, over the value of YZ, which is 40. And then the last one, we have here AD, which is 8, over WZ, which is 80. If we are trying to get the common ratio, we just need to lowest term the given fraction. So 11 over 110, the lowest term of it is 1 over 10. And then 15 over 150, that is also 1 over 10. And then 4 over 40, that is also 1 over 10. And then 8 over 80, that is also 1 over 10. So as you can see, all of them, pare-parehas sila ng common ratio. Kaya nga siya tinawag na common ratio. Kasi they are common. And this common ratio, it can be called also as scale factor. So, yung scale factor, yun yung uniform ratio or yung similarity ratio nung similar polygons. So, ito po 1/10, yung pare-parehas na ratio or yung common ratio, ito po yung tinatawag natin na scale factor. So, let us try another example. We have here quadrilateral ABCD similar to quadrilateral EFGH. So again, we have here the corresponding angles. So we are just going to base on the given figure. So we have here angle A congruent to angle E. Kasi kita naman natin sa symbol, meron siyang 4 na line dun sa angle niya. So meaning they are corresponding. Also, we have here angle B congruent to angle F. Angle C congruent to angle G. And then the last one, we have angle D congruent to angle H. And then when it comes to corresponding sides, we have here, or let us write it in fraction form. So we have here AB corresponds to side EF. And then we also have BC corresponds to sides FG. Also, we have here CD proportional or corresponds to side GH. And then AD corresponds to side EH. And then in the same process, we are just going to substitute the given value to the fraction. So we have here AB, which is 15, over EF, which is 10, is equal to BC, which is 6, over FG, which is 4, and then CD, 9, GH, 6, AD is 12, and then EH is 8. So if we are going to get the lowest term of those 4 fractions, we are going to have the common ratio. So let us check. So 15/10, so the lowest term of it is 3/2. Equals 6/4, that is also 3/2. And then 9/6, that is also 3/2. And then 12/8, that is also 3/2. So obviously, they have this 3/2 as their common ratio. And this is what we called the scale factor. So since pare-pareha sila ng ratio or ng scale factor, meaning they are proportional. So we can say that quadrilateral ABCD is similar to quadrilateral EFGH. So I hope you learned something on how to identify similar polygons and what similar polygons is all about. Watch out for the next video on how to solve unknown values in similar polygons. Thank you.